Morning. I am live again. We're live. We are live. Second day with the mic. Let's get ourselves set up real quick. Let the intro play out. Just get ourselves set up.
Easy.
Okay. I just read that thing in the disclaimer there that was saying how it was a video game and not real life. I wonder what the lawsuit was like to get that put in there. Some person claiming that they were actually controlling a real person in the real world or something. That's funny to think about. Okay. Career. Alright, let's get out on the road. No putzing around. It's a nice morning outside right now, so we'll go ahead and, oh shit, give ourselves some brighter conditions. And I didn't get too much sleep last night, so I'm a little bit groggy. Probably not going to go too fast. But I do not mind a nice morning cruise. Let's start with the Atlantic Road today. Do a nice sunset type of thing. Pretend it's sunrise. And let's go. Let's go. Let's get out there. Got some Outcast playing in my ear. Let's go. Let's just let ourselves sink into this bike nice and gradually. Let me adjust the volume a little bit. Let's actually real quick make sure, because I was watching the stream from last night to make sure that the levels were okay. It seemed like the game volume was far too loud compared to my voice, so I turned the game volume down half compared to what it was yesterday. I think that'll be okay. Let's go with that. And if it's still a little bit too loud, then I'll adjust it for the next stream. I don't mind if it's still a little bit loud. You could pretty much hear what I was saying most of the time from last night. And if you lose a few words, whatever, right? Whatever. I'm not that worried about it. But a nice morning ride today. There's a nice Florida sunset out there right now. At sunrise. It's currently 9 a.m. exactly. I can actually see where I'm going now. That's very nice. Can get through these roads a little bit faster. I'm gonna turn my music up a little bit because that got turned down along with the game volume. Hold on a sec. Excuse me. Man, this artist that's playing right now is called Little People, and he's this sort of niche electronic musician. I say niche. I've never heard of him outside of my own music library. I bought one of his albums like 10 years ago or something like that when I was first getting into electronic music, and I never listened to his stuff. It just was one of those albums that I bought and just never freaking listened to. It seemed a little bit too regular or something like that. Not interesting enough to me at the time, but every now and then when I'm listening to my library on shuffle, one of his songs will come on and I'll be like, who is that? And it'll be Little People. So I threw him on my cruising playlist. And his songs are actually very, very interesting. Very good. Great for cruising. Alright, I'm going a little bit too fast right now. I'm gonna slow it down, just let myself sink in to the motorcycle before I start really trying to cruise through these roads. Just let myself sink in. Oh, good song. Hiatus Coyote is now playing. They are my favorite band. I highly recommend that you listen to them if you're into music. Any kind of music, they are incredible. Very, very entertaining. And I can actually freaking see the road. It is so nice. It is crazy. I was talking a good bit last night about how important like spotting your line is and how important looking is in general, and the difference in my riding speed between day and night just demonstrates that beautifully. You can actually see where you're going. Mm. Like that, man, like that. So nice. Love this game. Oh shit, going a little bit too fast there. Oh, just slow it down. Let's let ourselves sink in here. My body does feel a little bit weird right now because I did get a little less sleep than I'm used to, and I had coffee, which I barely ever have coffee anymore. I used to be addicted, stopped, and now whenever I have it, I get a crazy, crazy coffee high. I only had like half a cup too. Feel very wired. We gonna be alright. We gonna be alright. Huh? We gonna be alright. Alright. The Snake Road. The Carretera de Sacalobra. I wonder if that's the Cobra Road. Calobra is Cobra. I don't know. And I gotta remember this corrugated road. Don't go too fast. Let's get used to the corrugation on the road. Not too fast, not too fast. Not yet. Not too fast yet. Tread lightly, tread carefully. Just cruise. Just warming up right here. Just warming up. Don't want to be too dangerous. Just warming up. Man, I know I don't have Premiere. I wonder if there is a way that I can edit my audio though in Ableton. This mic isn't the greatest. I wonder if I can improve the quality at all. I don't think so, but maybe I'll try it after the stream. Can you put an MP4 straight into Ableton? Who knows? Who knows? Remember the corrugated pavement. I'm gonna turn my music down a little bit too. Hold on a sec here. Let's slow down. 1, 2 notches. Alright. Man, I do feel wired. I hate coffee. I should have gotten decaf. Such a jittery feeling, you know. Can't feel smooth. That was nice. second gear. Excuse me. I don't know how many mouth noises this mic picks up. I hope it is not overly many, because I'm not buying a mic for a while. I'm not buying another one. And if there is a lot of mouth noise, you're just gonna have to deal with it, I think. I'm sorry, but I know at least I'm not too affected by it when I hear mouth noises in videos or podcasts or anything. I just sort of think of it as normal human sound. I don't get the frustration with ambulances or airplanes either. People always like stop recording for an airplane passing overhead, unless it's like ear splitting like jets. It does not affect me. I don't know. You can still make out what they're saying, you know, like easily. I do not understand that gripe that people have. This is a cool little feature here, this loop around. Sort of get like a 270-degree turn. They should do more of those in professional tracks. Suzuka's got a sort of figure-8 design, but nothing like one of these 270-degree turns. Makes it interesting. Oh, that's a nice turn. That's a very nice turn. Ooh, not too far outside. I think I'm still going a little bit too fast. I still feel tired. I still feel wired. I've not yet sunk into this motorcycle. Let's just cruise until I feel that. It's no rush going through these roads. Just getting time on the bike right now. Just warming up. Just warming up. That's a fun turn. Oh, a bit too sharp. I'm in second gear right now, I think, right? Third. Alright. That's something that I really think I need to work on, is having a good idea of which gear I'm in at any given time without having to look down. Unfortunately, in these games, they either don't let you switch into neutral while you're on the bike. Like right now, I'm switching down. There's no neutral underneath first that I can switch into. And on top of that, the neutral, if there is a neutral that they let you switch into, it's never in between first and second like it is on real bikes. It's always underneath first, like you get in cars. And so when I do start riding a motorcycle in real life, that is something I'm really going to need to pay attention to. And I should probably just start practicing for it, like right now during the streams, and like sort of consciously, like recognize which gear I'm in, and recognize that if I'm in second, I've got to press the button like twice in order to get down into first or something. But I think like practicing being conscious of which gear you're in at any given time would be good for that. Like right now I'm in first, right? Yes, I'm in first. A long time ago when I started playing the MotoGP games, I'd go through the time trial mode where you can just do endless laps, and I would sort of practice that exact thing of like counting which gear I was in without looking at the actual gear number. And that was great practice, but I stopped doing it after a few days. So I didn't ingrain it deeply enough. Right now I'm in first gear. Yes, I'm in first. That's a nice corner. That's a beautiful corner. Wow. Beautiful set of corners right there. I hope the game is loud enough after I turned it down in relation to my mic. I hope it's loud enough. I think if it's too quiet when I go through and watch this one back, I'll turn the game up, and then I'll also turn my mic up a little bit, because there was ample room to turn both up if I needed. So I'll just do that. Another cool thing that I saw when I was watching the replay, there's this very annoying thing that I get when I'm streaming off my Xbox, and if you guys have watched any of these live streams, then you'll probably have seen it at some point, where the audio will just start clipping like mad while I'm streaming off the Xbox, and I don't know if that's a fault of the Xbox or a fault of my internet connection or what, but thankfully the mic was not affected by those clips, so the only clipping was happening with the game audio and not my commentary. So I'm hoping that since I've turned the game volume down a little bit, that maybe those clips, that clipping audio will be a little bit less agitating, a little bit less noticeable. And that my commentary will just sort of be the primary thing to listen to. Oh yeah, that was good. That was good. And that's the Snake Road. Now that is a beautiful road. That's definitely on par with Isle of Man right there. Man, the Isle of Man. Should I? I might switch games over to that so I can ride my R6 again. Nah, I'll stay on this. I'm a little bit too tired to ride that right now. It's dangerous. Dangerous roads on the Isle of Man. In this game, that Snake Road is as dangerous as you're gonna get. Man, I feel so wired right now. It's crazy. I'm back on this beautiful Australian road with sun now, with light. I can see. I can see. Ooh. Going a little too fast still warming up, still sinking into the bike. Don't push it too much. I'll be riding this road again on the way back in about an hour or so. First gear, am I in first gear? I am in first gear. Third gear, second gear, first gear, yes. Remember the corrugated pavement. I'm riding on corrugated pavement. You gotta remember that. This pavement actually looks extremely sandy. I wonder if it'd... Oh geez, if it'd be this sandy in real life. I feel like that'd be a giant hazard for racing. But maybe they do it. You know, people race in extremely dangerous conditions. I wonder if they race on a purely sandy road. I wonder if sand is as dangerous as gravel on road. Like when it's this light, like you only get a little coating of it on the top, you're not really going into too sandy conditions. like you would be on a trail or something. It is probably very dangerous, but I wonder if it's as dangerous as gravel or something. Third gear, second gear, first gear. Sharp turn. Oh, it's a nice turn. Second gear. Man, yesterday I was talking a lot about Starfield. I didn't really like it. And just this morning, I was going through my YouTube recommended feed. And I saw this awesome video that was sort of describing a newer game called Outward that looked insanely up my alley. And definitely my sort of cup of tea. Outward. Looks like a mix between Dark Souls and like that Zelda Breath of the Wild game or something. Looks very, very, very fun. And they've got a co-op option too. I kind of want to stream that with someone. I feel like that'd be fun. Alright. Getting down to the $1 Million Highway. Oh man, I should not have drank coffee. I feel so frickin' wired. My gosh. Let's turn the music up a notch. Hold on a sec, I gotta adjust something real quick. There we go. That feels a little bit better. I have these nice thumbstick extensions for my controller, but they start feeling weird after a while. Like they feel good sometimes, and then sometimes they feel a little too slippery or something. So you just gotta change it up a little bit. That's a nice corner. Just speed on through it. Third gear? No, second gear. First gear. Man, actually assigning look to a thumbstick makes this game so much easier for some reason. Like if you pay attention when I'm going through these sort of twisty sections, as soon as I uh, look the opposite direction, like right here, that's sort of right when you start setting up the turn. And you know, if you didn't have that as sort of an indication of when to start turning in and when to start shifting your weight, it makes it much more of a guessing game, you know. Just remembering back to when I used to play without that, without look on a thumbstick. Much more of a guessing game. You're not as certain, don't have as much of a handle over things. First gear? No. The third gear, jeez. That was a bad guess. Alright, I feel like I'm sinking into this motorcycle a little better now. Warmed up a good bit now. But let's remain careful, remain cautious. Don't let the flow get to your head. Fourth gear, yes. Third, second. Beautiful. First gear, yes. I wonder when that 6 hours of Fuji race is. They were practicing yesterday, they'll probably be qualifying today. I wonder if it's tomorrow. I want to watch that. The WEC World Endurance Championship. So many freaking cars are joining that league right now. It's amazing. Please do yourselves a favor and watch some World Endurance Championship racing. Next year, Lamborghini is going to be joining with a car. Ferrari's there this year. Porsche's there. Peugeot is there. And they're actually doing pretty well. They've been there for a few years with the same car now, but they're actually like starting to understand it now, and they got a great result in the last race, if I remember correctly. Who else? There's like 6 or 7 major teams in the hypercar category, which is sort of like their F1 equivalent. The cool thing about those races, if you haven't watched any of them, is they've got like 3 or 4 different classes of cars racing at the exact same time. So you have like F1 class cars racing alongside like Porsche 911s and stuff like that. And so there's a ton of cars. It's really interesting to sort of see the track dynamics of like how you let cars pass, or how you go about overtaking much slower cars and stuff like that. But who's there? Next year it's going to be Lamborghini, it's going to be Ferrari, it's going to be Peugeot, it's going to be Porsche, it's going to be Cadillac. Cadillac's got a beautiful car in those races. Who else? Oh, there was this. My favorite team there was Glickenhaus. I don't know if they're going to continue next season, but they had a very cool car. Um, who else? I don't know. I know there are a lot of different Porsches that are sort of racing for independent teams and stuff like that. Not the Porsche team. Um, and Alpine, a team that has won a lot of those races in the past, is going to be coming with their own sort of specialized car. I wonder how they're going to do. If they'll need a couple years to sort of break in their car or not. All right, here we go. And if you don't know, there are also endurance races for motorcycles. There's not as many. I think there are 4 or 5 races in the season, but I think there's 2 24-hour ones. There's a 24-hour one at Le Mans, which is just the shorter circuit. It's not the normal Le Mans circuit that the cars race on, but there's that one, and I think they do 24 hours at the short Nürburgring circuit, but I could definitely be wrong about that. And if I get good enough at motorcycling, I want to be a part of those races, though. That would be so damn fun. Gotta work hard. Gotta practice. Gotta practice. Gotta work hard. You gotta work hard, and you gotta practice. You gotta practice, and you gotta work hard. Make a last before we die, and I know you're gonna ride. Saw your mile, saw your mile. I gotta remember to be careful when I sing. It is surprisingly distracting. Oh man. Am I in second gear? I am in second gear. That was nice. Second gear, yes. Second gear. Second. Yep. Third. Fourth. Third. Second. Careful. First. "40 is a very feminine number, don't you think? Something about 40 screams feminine. I don't know why. Oh, good song. We got Fa 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 by Data Rock playing right now. Highly recommend to listen if you've never heard of it. Okay, let's go in reverse. Let's get some water. Crack my wrists. Oh, stretch. Oh. No more coffee, man. I'm too wired right now. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Not only did I get like a few hours of sleep last night, I had very interrupted sleep as well. I don't know if my room was too hot or something. Who knows? I gotta get one of those cooled blankets that I've heard advertised on various podcasts. Cooling blankets. Seems like a beautiful thing. Ideal for Florida's hot summer nights. Thankfully, they'll be cooling down pretty soon, though. We're getting into September. Getting into October, I'm sure we'll be getting down to the 60s and the 50s at night. It's still 70, 71, 72 most nights. Too hot, man. It's too hot. Oh, that's a nice corner. Second gear, yep. Third. Second. First. Ready for the sharp right-hander. Nice. First gear, yep. Oh, that's kind of. Oh, that's yeah. That is kind of the thing that I was talking about last night. I was talking about how in Isle of Man 3, I was starting to play around with adjusting my tuck in and tuck out in the middle of corners to sort of affect the center of gravity of the bike and the rider, and to sort of have a little bit more control over my turning. So what I was saying is I would be tucked in going into a corner, and then right in the middle of it I would tuck out, and that actually changes the way that the bike behaves in game. And another one of the cool things that you can do with that is if you're tucked out in the middle of a corner, like right here, at the end of the corner, you can tuck in like this, and it really, really stabilizes your bike. So if you're if you're squirrely coming out of a corner, you can tuck in, and it'll really plant your tires on the ground and give you a lot more confidence to twist that twist that throttle, twist that wrist. Twist it. Isn't there a popular song with twist in it? I'm not too up on my popular music, I must confess. Call me pretentious, call me what you want. I'm in first gear, yes. First gear. Whoa. That tuck and tuck out thing that I was talking about is only really good for faster speeds though, so it's not really that useful to be practicing it right now while I'm just cruising. I think I was actually practicing it on stream a while ago when I was on the track, but not right now. Not right now. Nice corner right there. Thought I was in first gear, but I was not. I was in second gear and remain in second gear. First gear. Second. Third. Back to second. Around the corner. Up to third. Back down to second. First. Oh man. Second. all over the place here. I keep crossing that middle line. Going a little bit too fast. Almost again right there. Almost again. Come on now. Gotta be more controlled, be more smooth. Second gear, third gear. Second gear. First gear. There is a gnat flying in front of my face right now. Man, for the first week or two that I was doing this series, this I Crash, I Quit Twitch thing, my apartment was filled with little fruit flies and little gnats and stuff like that. And I don't know what it was. I don't know if there was a very short season for them in Florida or something, and that was their season, and then they just sort of went away. But ever since then, there's been much less fruit flies and gnats flying in front of my face while I've been riding. So that's been very, very nice. But I don't want them to come back. That would be very bad. Third gear, fourth gear, third, second. First. The way that I sort of was able to deal with those fruit flies back in the days, back in the first days of this, was I would just ride slowly enough so that if I was distracted for a moment by one of them in the corner of my eye, then I could be distracted and sort of look back with time enough to react to whatever the road was changing into. And I think that was a good practice. I didn't really put too much effort into getting rid of the fruit flies because, in real life you're going to be distracted by things while you're motorcycling. And so you should probably ride with the assumption that you might get distracted at any moment by, a passing thought, or perhaps a passing deer or something, and or a car where you don't expect it. And so you should sort of build that expectation into your riding style, I think. The ability to be distracted and still ride through it successfully, effectively. Oh, good song. Got some Catronada playing now. Oh man, I'm in fifth gear. I did not notice that I got that high. Third gear. Second gear. It's twisting the throttle, but there was nothing there. Well, that was weird. Whoa. What just fucking happened there? What was that? That was fucking way too close for comfort. That was target fixating. That was focusing too much on what gear I was in. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. That was going straight into oncoming traffic in real life, almost crashing into that fucking sign. Look Gotta remember to look where I'm going. Don't look where. Uh, don't look at the danger. Look at the exit opportunity. I am very tired too. I'm gonna slow it down for the rest of the stream. I'm not going fast, but I will continue. Gonna drink some water too. That was an awful mistake right there. That was really bad. All right. Not letting that happen again. Let's go. Just cruising back to the start of this whole loop. Be a nice 30 minutes or so, I think. Just a slow morning cruise. Slow, chilled out. Look where you're going. Spot your line. That's all I'm gonna focus on for the rest of the stream. No more gear changes. Let's just focus on the line. Don't look at the green wall there. Look at the road. Look at your line. Look at the line. Look at the line. Look at the line. Careful with those blind hills where you can't spot your line. Always assume there's going to be some sort of extremely awful tight turn right after them. That is something that I learned very rigorously on the Isle of Man. It's over any hill there could be a switchback, a literal hairpin turn over any hill, you know. You gotta be ready for it. You gotta approach those blind turns and those blind hills in first gear, ready to slow down to a snail's crawl, like that right there. But worse, you know. Something like this, right after a hill that you can't see around. Beautiful turns, though. Spot the line, spot the line. Spot the line. That's another cool thing that you can do if you've got manual tuck-in turned on in these games, is if you are going over one of those blind hills at high speed, you can go from being tucked in and then tuck out and get a much better view of what's coming up. It's kind of fun. Spot the line. Ooh, like that. See that? See that? You gotta be careful. You gotta be very, very careful. Take wide entrances to corners so you can turn in whenever you need to and don't really commit yourself to a path until you know exactly where you want to go. Like so. And there's that one. Onto the Snake Road. Onto the Carretera de Sacalobra. Alright. Is it really Sa, or is that just a typo? It should be La, I think. I could be talking shit, but actually I think I am talking shit because I think I typed in Sa and it came up on Google last night. Alright, let's go. I think I'm just going to do one of these loops and then shut off in about 20-30 minutes here. I'm tired and I don't want to push my luck. Just spot the line, do nothing else but look at your line. Do nothing but spot the line. Spot the line. See where you're going. Don't look away. Don't look at the beautiful mountains or the beautiful trees, the nice scenery. Just look at the beautiful road. Don't even look at the beautiful road. Just look at the ideal line. Look at where your bike is going to be. If you focus on the beauty of the road, you're going to get distracted. Look at the line, look at the line. Look at the line. That's a tough corner right there. That little spike in elevation right there. Right in the middle of the turn. That's tough. Requires some quick adjustment. Look at the line, look at the line. Spot the line. Got some good Flying Lotus playing right now. I'm gonna leave the music on. I think I can handle this with the music on. I just gotta remember to spot my line. I wish this road had lane markers like some of those other ones do. I know the $1 Million Highway has a middle lane marker, and that I think that Italy one does. The Australia one definitely does. I wish this one had like a double white in the middle. I don't know why it doesn't. I don't know if it's not there in real life, or if they took it out for some reason in the game, but it'd be a lot easier to keep yourself in the right lane if it was actually there. Keep your eye on the line. Eye on the line. Keep l'eye on the line. That was a good corner. I don't know why, but this song, this Never Catch Me by Flying Lotus, reminds me of playing Destiny for some reason. I loved playing Destiny, and this song reminds me of it. I don't know why. I played Destiny far after I first listened to this song. Careful with that front brake. I don't want to be pressing it too hard while I'm leaned over. Now we're just cruising. Careful up this hill. Very careful. Very slow, deliberate movements. Taking it slow, staying to the right. Man. Ooh. Crazy how hard that hill is. You feel the weight of the bike. art to fight is to defend. If it's not now, then tell me when would be the time that you would stand up and be a man. Please don't copyright strike me, please. Oh, that was nice. I love this corner. Oh, it never ends. It never ends. Oh, it's so good. Love it. See, tight corners like that feel like nothing after you do a nice 270-degree corner like that. Second gear, first gear. Let's not pay attention to that, though. We're paying attention to looking at our line. Getting through this road, getting to the end. Get to the end of the road. Don't deviate from the lane. Just touching that rear brake. Just a touch. Touch a rear. Just a touch of rear brake. Not that much. Just a touch. You have too much rear brake, you're going to start cutting to the inside of the corner. Too little, and you're not going to be able to control your lean angle as well. But if you have just enough, you can literally adjust the lean of your bike without having to move your weight. As far as I know. I've never ridden a motorcycle, but at least in the game, I don't have to touch my steering thumbstick at all if I know how to use my rear brake properly. It's very, very cool. Careful, careful, careful. Careful. Just cruising. Not trying to get anywhere fast, just cruising. Man, I'm seriously getting tired. I'm going to take a nap after this. Getting close to the end of this snake road. And then I've got one more little stretch after. And then I'm good. First gear, yes. Careful. Spot the line, spot the line. Fuck. Like that. See, like that? You tuck in at the end of the turn, stabilizes you very, very nicely. Careful. Careful. I'm gonna be careful here because there's this little bend in the road up here right before the finish line, and it can very easily sneak up on you if you're not careful, and you can run straight into that left barrier right there. I've done that a few times when I've just been practicing on my own and stuff. Oh, one more, and then we're good. Atlantic Road. Third gear, second gear, first gear, second, third. Careful over the hill. We're good. Second, first. But let's not focus on that. Let's just have a nice cool down, nice cool cruise into the finish line. I think it's only a 5 or so mile road. Just cooling down. Just cooling down. I'll stick in first. Won't go too far over 70 miles per hour, I don't think. We'll just cruise on in. Cool on down. Now we can enjoy the scenery. That nice stationary hot air balloon. Nice lighthouse right over there. Nice little sea. Orange sky. Nice spaghetti man. I get why they set up the spaghetti men and the crowds and all the advertisements and stuff on these roads, but it would be so cool in a future game if they could like model like a large stretch of like a nice alpine road and just have it be natural, like no crowds, no nothing. Like if you were just gonna ride up there on a random weekend day, it'd be so cool. The best thing in the world, in my opinion, would be like an open world motorcycle multiplayer game that had like maybe RPG elements or something like that. And would be like this level of physics, like very nice physics. So you could you could practice with your friends and stuff like that on amazing long mountain roads. That would be fucking awesome. I don't think I would ever stop playing that game, probably. Even if I got a motorcycle, even if I started racing, stuff like that, I don't think I would ever stop playing that game. I don't think I'm ever going to stop playing this game, if I'm being honest with you. But a game like that, an open world, like the TT Isle of Man 3, you know, that's got an open world, but you can't play multiplayer on the open road. You have to do a race if you're going to do multiplayer. That is such a missed opportunity, in my opinion, you know? If you could just sort of like putz around the island with your friends, that would be so fucking fun. Do like impromptu races where all of a sudden like someone calls out, "Hey, we're going left," you know, as you would if you were doing like a group ride in real life or something like that. That would be so fucking cool. I have no idea why they didn't think to do that. I don't know if it's more difficult or something, or they just slipped their minds, but come on now. Open worlds are so damn fun. Ugh. Alright, I think we're getting close to the end here. Not totally sure how many more turns I've got, but I think we're getting close. Coming up on an hour and a half long stream. That's perfect. Man, I wonder once I start getting faster and once I start utilizing the full road, like not just limiting myself to a single lane. I wonder how much faster one of these loops is gonna take me. If I can cut it down to like 45 minutes or something like that, that would be crazy. 20 minutes on all, I think I counted it up. It was like 40 miles there, 40 miles back or something like that for one of these loops. I wonder if I could limit that down to like a 30-second mile or something like that per on average. So get it down to like 40 minutes or something like that. That'd be crazy. But that is far in the future if it will ever come. And will require much practice. Just a pipe dream at the moment. And there is the nice finish line. Boom, we made it. We made it. I am both tired and wired at the moment. It's an awful sensation. I hate coffee. I hate it. I hate it, but I love it. Alright. Thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe if you'd like to watch my progress. It ain't stopping anytime soon, despite that close call in there. I'm gonna be very careful going in the future. I want this to last like a year or more. I want to make it up to day 365. If that's possible. I want to start going through these. Oh, good song. I want to start going through all these events. Try not to crash in a single frickin' one of them. See if I can start making some money. Cash money. See that? Earning like 5,600 bucks, 3,600 bucks, 45. That'd be cool. All right. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Give me writing advice if you've got it. Any critiques of my writing style, I would be more than welcome. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one.